Dear students of Standard 10, in Geography, you are going to learn about the management of waste. So, today I am going to explain about chapter 14, Need for Management of Waste, part 1. Today you are going to learn about the need for management of waste. What do you mean by waste? You must have studied in junior classes about the different type of waste, whether that is in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state. But waste which is present on the surface of the earth or in the environment or in the atmosphere, they are very harmful. They are the pollutants. They are increasing pollution in the atmosphere, and that is affecting our environment very badly. So, if the pollution is increasing day by day, it is very difficult to balance the nature. So, it is asked to manage the waste. Waste should be well treated so that at least somehow this pollution can be decreased or reduced. So, if there is reduction of pollution, that will balance the nature, that will be very useful and helpful for the ecosystem which should be balanced. So, you have studied how pollution or waste is coming from different areas, from the industries, from the housing colonies, from the markets, from the agricultural areas, whether that is in solid state or in the gaseous state. In liquid state, through the drains they are reaching to the water bodies. So, like this waste which is accumulated here and there on the surface of the earth, that is very harmful for the environment, for the atmosphere, for our life. So, because of this imbalanced nature, imbalanced environment, it is needed to reduce the pollution. It is needed to treat the waste properly so that we can reduce the pollution in the environment. So, first of all, why should we need to manage the waste? Because the pollutants which are the transmission of diseases. There are livestock, there are some insects which are the carriers. They transfer some diseases from one person to other person, from some area to other areas, and that is affecting the world very badly. The present example is already experienced last year. So, if we see simple house flies, how they are the carriers of different diseases like typhoid, diarrhea, dysentery, all these. CC flies also the main cause of sleeping sickness. Sand flies, they are the main sickness of Kala-Azar. Also mosquitoes, they are also causing malaria, filariasis or dengue. All these different diseases are transferred with the help of some of the animals or insects to the different areas or to the different people. So, it is needed to manage the waste properly so that diseases cannot be spread. Next, greenhouse effect and global warming. There are greenhouse gases, and the main gas is carbon dioxide and water vapor present in the atmosphere. They trap heat coming from the sun, absorb heat radiated by the sun. Also they trap infrared rays, and that affects the environment, known as greenhouse effect. Also, due to the trapping of heat that is released by the earth, the heat which is the terrestrial radiated by the terrestrial radiation, that is also increasing the global temperature. therefore, the global temperature is increasing day by day because of the trapping of terrestrial radiation, the heat by the carbon dioxide and water vapor. So, nowadays it has become a very important problem. Whole world is facing this problem because the temperature is increasing every year. And the effect, what will be the effect due to this global warming? It is very, very harmful. If the temperature will increase day by day, the ice-capped regions will start to melt, and due to the melting, the water bodies will get high volume of water. That will increase the water in the sea and oceans. And if the volume of water will be increased in seas and oceans, that will disappear the small islands. Also, that will be very harmful when there is global warming. That will affect the areas. The deserted areas will be more deserted. That will affect the growth of the plants and crops. Due to the high temperature, there will be decreasing of flora and fauna. So, due to the global warming, which is going to be an important problem or factor to decrease the life on this earth, it is very, very dangerous. Next is the depletion of ozone layer. There are many causes to reduce the ozone gases. Ozone gases, a layer of ozonosphere, is found in the stratosphere just above the troposphere, which protects our earth from the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun, and our earth is being protected. And it is caused due to the main gases, that is chlorofluorocarbon, which is coming from the AC or refrigerator, and that is depleting the ozone layer. Also, due to the traffic in the higher atmosphere, due to the air traffic, that is jet planes, which are also releasing poisonous gases, that is also the main causes of ozone depletion. There are also radioactive substances in the thermal power station, uranium and thorium, which are highly utilized. They are releasing poisonous gases, and because of these substances and waste material, there is also poisonous gases present in the atmosphere, depleting ozone layer. Also, there are fertilizers. Farmers are utilizing too much fertilizers, also pesticides. They are also increasing the pollution in the atmosphere. Also, they are depleting the ozone layer. There is air pollution that is increasing day by day, and that is also the main cause of ozone depletion. So, what is our duty to reduce pollution and to protect our ozone layer? It will affect very widely. People should think about it. If there will be ozone depletion, a hole in the ozone layer is found out over Antarctica. If this hole will increase larger and larger, ultraviolet rays from the sun, which is radiated, can reach directly to the surface of the earth. That will affect all the living beings. There will be many diseases. There will be disorder in the human body. Also, that may cause skin cancer. So, all these may happen if there will be ozone depletion. So, it is needed to treat the waste, and waste management is needed. Next is the acid rain. What do you mean by acid rain? You know very well. There is large amount of carbon dioxide, heavy gases which are present and found close to the surface of the earth. They are coming from the industrial areas, from the vehicles, from the housing colonies everywhere there is gaseous waste, and that is very harmful for the living beings and for life. Acid rain, one of them. When the rainwater mixed with all these gases reaches the earth surface, that becomes acidic. That becomes acidic in nature, and that is very harmful for the life. Also, the monuments which are being affected due to this acid rain, also the plants also are being affected due to this acid rain. So, all these are the adverse effects and the causes we have need for the management of waste. So, it is very, very important to think about the management of waste. How can we do? Why we have to do? That reasons I have already explained. Because of all these important adverse effects, what may happen in near future, thinking of that, we should think about the treatment of waste properly, so that we can reduce the waste in the environment or on the surface of the earth. Thank you.